Swindle got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities. But right now, calm outside. And, of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, what a move. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ugh. Oh, man.
A first carry now for Wendell Smallwood. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Watch the ship. Check 37. First. Check 37.
They run, Smallwood. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
40's Mike right there. 40's Mike.
On second and 15 now. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hey, high 7.
Third and long for Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Smallwood. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against? Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive.
I thought I ain't even took my place.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
You said what?
4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. And here's a
say it again one more time. I can't hear you.
Officially, that'll be
I ain't playing a regular league yet.
Punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot.
I believe I got the
already
Jaguars
eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force.
1 and something. I just got this team. Like, this team is already like 1 and something. 1 and 8.
Nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved
I was like, I get him. I get him for right now.
He's brought down.
And hook him up. Cook injured. Like, he out for 8 fucking weeks.
Teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays and give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between
this team is shitty,
versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Like, I really don't care if I want to lose this game. I'm getting the 1st round pick anyway. At least I'm like, at least like 1 through 5. Nah, because this team right here, like when I got in this league, they was like already 1 and 7. They 1 and 8 now.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
This
shit. Who playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
What? Yeah.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Prescott now from the 50. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
That was a fumble,
man.
man.
Practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson.
That's a play.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Why everybody run this play like this formation, though?
2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2,
It is.
3rd and 1. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
I ain't fast. They just faster than that. These guys slow. I'm gonna try Stokes.
There we go. 4-8. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ricky.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
At the 22-yard line.
There you go. 4-8.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
54 Mike. You better bring it. Here we go. 47. You better bring it. 54 is Mike. 54. Watch 54. Done. Check tight. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
From the 22, Prescott, and his throw is incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, but now it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Switch it, hey. Who's that? Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike. I got you.
To Johnson again. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Pussy.
Devin Funchess.
Fuck you, bitch.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Great field position.
Somebody in this league that I'm in.
When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in.
See you in the chat with some pussy ass niggas.
It's stupid. Nah, man, I'm my man's, man.
Nah, fuck that nigga, bitch.
Oh my! I just gotta be all that, man.
Hey,
Now
I'm
Matt
smoking
Prater for the
the
point
shit
after.
out of Prince. Smoke.
He's stupid.
And they're back within
What's
a
the
field
score?
goal. It's
I ain't even been paying
10-7
attention to
now.
my shit, dog. I gotta pay attention to my shit, bro.
On what?
Oh yeah, after this
The
game, I
duty?
got you. Oh, that on the doobie.
Damn, alright, man. I was about to play 2K, man. I ain't trying to play the park. I'm trying to
After the
finish
touchdown,
grinding.
out is Prater to kick.
Grinding. You know what I keep in the line.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No problem, blame.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
I got to do my jelly spin.
Play action now.
Jelly
Cousins.
spin.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
How much the cash out for right now?
Goal line. It's Prescott. He'll get this one together.
Oh, shit. I'm running the wrong fucking way.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
I made him play too far up.
A big play there
down.
for Detroit. 55 yards. No. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw is Prescott. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Kendricks came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Ass up out of
After the
here.
running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Yo,
We'll
Sheen.
check on his status when we get back.
Bro, they keep giving these free tattoos. I don't want no fucking free tattoo.
I know that shit's stupid.
Damn, they just I can do my training. Oh, they acting crazy.
Yo, I can't. I ain't been doing my training for the past 6 weeks, bro. I mean, I said 6
3
days.
for 4 thus far. This is 3rd
Nigga,
and
ain't nobody
14.
ask you, nigga. My guy's a 75, nigga.
And now
So
a
I'm
first
training,
chance for the
bitch.
backup here to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the pass? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
All right, man, this shit tied up.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
We're going to smack at the other quarterback.
When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers,
I'll tell you later.
Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And a nice job there as he gets this one just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I got you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Man, I'm hungry in the bitch,
at least a
man.
few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, a run to Smallwood. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
You better cash
The
out.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. All tied up at 10.
How many games you got
in the
left?
first half.
You got Cincinnati. What? Since you got Cincinnati, can't lose or they gotta win? Oh yeah, no.
A reminder: once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Touchdown, Vikings!
You took Cincinnati by 12, though?
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling.
He said he ain't that
as the game
crazy,
moves
but he
on.
acting
Just think
crazy.
about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more.
Yo,
It'll
you know
be
who really
encouraging
be,
his offensive
you know who
line
really
to
be
create some
snapping on my
space.
face? Yo, why this
fielded
nigga
a few
Zach
yards
Levine
into
dropped
the end
36,
zone.
bro? Yo, he straight drawed on niggas.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
This nigga Zach Levine dropped 36, like.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Go now.
We'll see if that offense
Somebody
can put
go now.
6 on the board here. We'll see.
Okay, go ahead, dog.
Second down. Thorson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Oh
And it is true.
no,
You can
fuck about
draft the
the run
fastest, you can draft the most
down.
athletic
Oh
guys,
no,
but if they
no.
don't know the art of positioning,
Clock
sometimes it's
running
all for
down.
naught. In this case,
Clock
in the
running
right
down.
spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
I feel for that quarterback.
That shit
Man, you
nutty.
know me.
You gonna try to catch? You gonna try to catch that like 1 second? You gonna be like, no.
Game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
But they don't got the lead yet.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They were
Hold on, let me
already
pour a little
backed
bit
up.
of.
Now they're backed
I'm
up
drinking
further.
tonight,
I
Ciroc.
think they were being so careful to make
I think
sure all assignments were covered
yeah.
that they end up running themselves
Yeah,
out of time.
yeah.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Take it at the 37.
Big cut.
Very good return that time.
Hey,
18
yo,
yards. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take
Why
over in great
this-
field
why this
position.
old head,
1st
right?
and 10.
They live in the apartments I work in. This nigga gave me 2 little person bottles of
And it's the
E&J, bro.
Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. I have a feeling
He
that one's
said
going to
he need
stay
2
tight
personal
throughout.
bottles
We'll
of
continue to
E&J.
monitor.
You hear me, Sheen?
Your mic breaking up.
I said, why this old head that live in the apartments that I live in, right? More getting 2 little personal bodies than even Jay, bro.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. 25 yards. The
Love
pickup
how
there,
you
also
in
a
that,
first down.
They definitely love me in that,
Some
John.
big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it.
He had it wrapped in the like.
But when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises.
He had it in this little brown paper bag. He wrapped it up there to me like, little gift for you right here. I'm like, oh. Damn, hold on, I'm going to stop right back, bro.
Watch the twins. Check 24. Check 24. Check. Crunch.
Kyrie.
Kill.
Kyrie.
They run again on first down with Smallwood. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Hey.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's it, baby.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I need to get at level 106. Man.
I didn't see that. You
so
said what,
3
bitch?
seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You can't get mad at him for doing his job. Oh man, hey, you better go ask you, man. That's
Both
the dick
teams
eater.
appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That's a dick eater.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create
Man,
more
I got this
hype.
there.
But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Whoa, you man, why you texting me something like this? You wild as shit, bro. I'm the best dick eater, fam.
Yeah,
Stop
right.
fucking with me. What? Bro. Hey, yo, you wild, Slim. That nigga wild, bro. Yo, you okay, you man, bro?
Yeah, he did.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yo, you mad. I ain't fucking with you no
Thorson
more,
drops
fam.
on 2nd down.
Yeah.
It's caught by Funchess. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an
You want to
offense
take
can
up
do.
this one?
Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Thorson, play
They
action.
want to take up this one. They want to take up this one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's a backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here's Thorson.
Oh, my God.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
This old cousin.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Hey, see, you saw the drugs I sent?
Yeah,
the two bottles of the vanilla, right?
Yeah. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, the duck sauce. we got duck sauce, baby.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Yeah, I'm not controlling.
Alexander Madison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
I knew they was mean.
of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That'll be taken to the end zone.
Yay.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Bro,
He's
you a
marked
big
down
nigga, bro. You a
at the
wild
21-yard
nigga.
line.
I didn't even know that. Yo, let me screenshot this jump, bro. Like,
The Lions
this nigga just
offense
sent me
ready
some
to
wild
kick
shit,
off their
bro.
next drive. And last
shut
time
the
this
fuck
unit
up.
was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
I dropped my
They've gotta
controller to
make amends.
screenshot this
How
jump that
many
this nigga
times have we
sent me,
sat in
bro.
meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Bro,
This is a
this
chance for
shit's
them
so
to pick
fake.
themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
They don't like me to be lying.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And the change.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wow.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Thorson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Sweet. You couldn't cash out?
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Bro, $33.
That's fielded in the end zone.
So you better try to catch him for $50.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field.
Dang, you can't give your Brody $100. That's
because
crazy.
now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turn the ball
you driving
over. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back
driving a Camaro. 2019.
We'll see if they can do it here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, man. You driving. Man.
Thorson stepping up. He'll try and run.
Oh,
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play,
I need a bean. I need 3 beans.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I'm hurting, nigga.
Here's Thorson on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Thorson. And an alley to run. And inside the 20
I'm trying to hit his ass with the fumble.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Funches has it complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Shit, Brody.
On second down now.
Where's that new guy?
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Thorson, and that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
There's another failure
right there on 3rd down.
Strike one. Got you right.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen.
Hey,
I think they know that. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Thorson. This is caught. They get 6
That
yards
shit
going
gets the cut,
and now it's 1st and goal.
Y'all niggas be swelling.
They felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking,
picked off. We go for 6. No, we go for 6. What are they talking about? What are they talking about?
He takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Oh, man.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit,
you want to talk about getting cooked.
But at the same time,
that nigga Trey Young, he be doing Rubio dirty. Yo, he be cooking this shit out of Rubio, like.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. Going deep for Diggs.
And you got to give him like.
That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
You might as well give me that. Oh, you a bitch nigga.
Take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Coach be like, fuck it, pull from wherever you feel comfortable at.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding
Melo
penalty.
debut on Tuesday. He about to be a bust. Fuck no.
They'll run with Smallwood out of the pistol. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Daniel's selling right now. McCullough carrying the team. One. No, McCullough just scored 30.
3rd down, it's Wendell Smallwood. He finds an opening past the 40.
I just want to know where the niggas come from.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
Of course.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bro, he trying to, first of all, let's keep it a bean. Your man trying to rate me for him. First of all,
now after
nigga talking about give him Hassan Whiteside and something else for Westbrook. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Bro, you did say that, bro. We was in the chat talking about it.
It comes out to the 25.
Indian, shut your fucking cocksucking ass up, nigga.
I was just like, I don't even know what they talking about.
Bro. Football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Bro, some shit, bro. Right now, Hassan giving me 20 points and 15 rebounds on the daily, nigga. On the daily. Concede. You might as well concede. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Dre.